Hello. So I am admittedly having to re-record this video. I am just realizing that the footage got compromised. And yeah, so I can see it, but I can't upload it, and it's not playing, so just gonna start over. But because of that, some of the kind of first impressions are no longer first impressions. So is what it is. But I have a new pen. It is ordered from Gold Spot Pens. And the story behind this is on Easter, I was at my in-laws. We were playing cribbage, and it was a really good day for my husband and I. We played teams, my husband and I, against my mother and father-in-law. And our first two games, we skunked them. If you are a fan of cribbage, please let me know in the comments. I'm a huge fan. My husband and I are big card player fans. And in fact, when we traveled to Europe before my son was born, we played rummy throughout the entire trip, on the plane, on the train, etc. And we had kind of a running point log. So cards are really important to us. But so after the second game of cribbage where we skunked them, I threw out there, if we win the third game, I'm going to buy this new pen. My father-in-law made me a cocktail in the hopes that it would decrease my skills, and it did not. I won. So I made this purchase and it has arrived. So I'm going to open it up, and again, I have opened this, I have used it, I repackaged it to try to recreate this video. Anyone know what this brand is? So I got a Narwhal or Nautilus is what they have changed their name to, pen. So it comes in this white gift box with silver logo. And I got a Nautilus. So it comes in this really pretty box, and it has a magnetic closure. And look at this. So pretty. So I got the Narwhal Nautilus in Grand Rhapsody. So every one of these pens looks different. As I was researching this pen, I saw a website that was all sold out, but they actually had pictures of all of the ones in their stock, and you, as the purchaser, were able to select which one you wanted. It seemed like they had some individuals that purchased pens and sent them back because it wasn't the look that they were hoping for. And I saw this on Karina Loves to Plan, her YouTube channel. I've seen her use it. I've gone back and rewatched her unboxing video of this pen a number of times. This definitely looks different, but I love this pen. It is so beautiful, so beautiful. So this is, like I said, the Narwhal Nautilus. It does have a very nautical theme with the portholes here. That is an ink window. I do have ink in it, but this is how you can tell kind of how much ink you have left. Is you can see in this ink window there are 3 of them. I'm going to get this out of the way. So again, here is the Narwhal Nautilus. It is a piston fill, so you turn the end, dip it in your ink, and then turn it to fill it, much like a Twisby or a Pelican. My other Narwhal, which is a demonstrator, is also a piston fill, which means it does have a pretty good ink capacity. This particular pen is numbered, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see that because of my ring light, but it is out of 400. This is number 331, and I chose to find some meaning in that number for me personally. My son was due in March. However, he decided he was ready to join the world over 6 weeks early. So he actually came on January 31st. So March is a 3/31 is the actual day that he was born. That's the meaning I am choosing to find in that number, which just makes it more special that that's the pen number that I got. It has a nice sturdy clip. I don't really use the clips, so I don't necessarily care. For me, it's more of an aesthetic piece. All the hardware is silver, which I think is really nice. The band here has this really nice wave pattern on it, and then it says Narwhal is etched in there. To uncap it, it's 1, 2, just under 2 turns to uncap it. The section in the body, it's one piece, so it matches really nicely. The end is definitely a different piece, as is the cap, but obviously made out of the same material, just different pieces put together. I got it with a fine nib, and the nib has a little narwhal on it. And I chose to ink it up with Birmingham Pen Company petrified wood because I thought that that matched the body of this pen really nicely, really nicely. Right there. So I just thought that was a really nice match. This is not postable, not even a little bit, which is okay because the length of the pen is a nice length for my hand. I do think I have maybe an average, maybe slightly petite hand, but this fits really well posted. The section has a little tapering out right before the feed. So I saw a video that Karina posted where she commented that her nails being long, that worked really well. My nails are starting to get long, and now I kind of appreciate or understand what she means by that. But it's a really nice, comfortable pen to write with. And so let me grab, I did certainly do a writing sample when I did my original video, but I'm going to do a new one. So this is Tomoe River paper. It's Galen Leather Co. Tomoe River. I'm going to zoom in. So this is a Narwhal Nautilus in Grand Rhapsody. This has a fine nib, and it is a stainless steel nib, and it's inked with Birmingham Pen Co. petrified wood. It is a bit of a wet writer, which I really like. I'm finding, as much as I really love my fines and extra fines, there's something about watching ink dry that really appeals to me. I love when I watch other YouTuber videos and the way that the camera hits, you can see the ink goes down wet and you can see it dry. I need to pay attention to see if mine does that. But because it's a stainless steel nib, you're not going to get any flexing out of it. That's okay. I'm not yet in the flex world. I appreciate watching others' videos. Miss Marilyn has a lot of flex nib pens, and I appreciate watching their videos, but I'm just not there yet. But this is a very nice writer. it writes very consistently. I've had it for maybe a handful of days now, and I am finding that I'm reaching to write with it every single day. I'm really enjoying writing with it, and I can't wait for this video to post so that I can write with it more in my videos. I've had it kind of off to the side until I could do this video. And I'm interested to see kind of what the ink capacity is. So yeah, now last thing I will do is I will compare it to a few other pens. So again, here is the Narwhal Nautilus. Oops, sorry. I have a Laban Rosa, which is a very similar size. It's maybe slightly thicker than the Laban Rosa, a little bit girthier. Here is my other Narwhal, which is the Demonstrator in a collaboration with Galen Leather Co., which is also in a fine nib. And I really enjoy how this writes. I like how my handwriting is with it. So that's, as I really appreciated the look of the Nautilus and the portholes and the shape of the pen, I was more motivated to get it because I do love the writing experience with my other Narwhal. And then another pen to compare it to is the TWSBI Diamond 580. So it's a little bit taller than the Diamond 580. And then the last one that I'll throw in here is my Kaweco Student, which you can see is quite a bit shorter than the Narwhal Nautilus. Now, if I were to take the cap off, and I always struggle with this because then they become roly-poly. Ooh, I should not do this. Not a good idea. All right, so just looking at them uncapped and unposted. Again, very similar to the TWSBI Diamond 580 and the Narwhal Demonstrator. Much longer than the Laban and longer than the Kaweco. So I would like to formally welcome the Narwhal Nautilus to my pen collection. I am very grateful to have this pen. I thank Cribbage and I thank my in-laws for being able to gift this to myself. I'm probably also going to count this as a YouTube milestone gift to myself for hopefully getting to 700 subscribers soon, because I have been getting little gifts for myself as part of that accomplishment. So I think I will count this as my gift to myself, because I don't need to go out and buy another one, because this was a little tiny bit of an impulse purchase. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I am going to thoroughly enjoy this very, very beautiful pen. All right, thanks. Bye.